Welcome to Informatica Cloud. Today we'll discuss integrating some marketing automation software, namely Eloqua with Salesforce and some of our back office systems. Right, we're going to do things like moving contacts and activities into Salesforce and vice versa, and also backing up some of our Eloqua data into our data warehouse for some business intelligence analytics. So let's go ahead and get started. What we'll do first is actually move a contact from Eloqua right into Salesforce. So we'll go ahead and pick one guy, this guy Bruce Kimball, and I can lock in his name. He's in San Diego, California. Got an email address. This guy's good to go. But you know what? He's not in Salesforce. So let's go take a look. Bruce Kimball, I can search again. He's not there, but he's going to be there in just a few clicks with Informatica Cloud. So let me show you how this works. Basically, we're going to build one task with Informatica Cloud. So here's how you do it. You log in, you go right to the quick setup, and let's go ahead and get started with an Informatica Cloud data synchronization task. Now you'll notice there's really 6 steps to success here. Step 1 is simply giving this guy a name. Eloqua contact to Salesforce contact. And we're going to upsert that record, which means update it if it's there already, or insert it if it's not. So let's keep going. So our source is going to be Eloqua. So this means, what data do we want to take? We want to grab the Eloqua data. So I can grab my Eloqua connector, and I can pick the contacts. Now you can see that in our Eloqua connector, we actually expose just about all the objects that Eloqua supports. In companies, contacts, process activities, prospects, and visitors. And then we simply get a preview of the data just by clicking the one we want. Now this is actually pretty easy to set up. I'll digress and talk to you about this for just 2 seconds. For setting up the Eloqua connector, it's basically the username, password, and domain. But I just want to give you guys kind of a heads up this is how you do it. You set up the Eloqua connector as your source, because I'm going to grab data from Eloqua contacts, and then I'm going to write them right into Salesforce contacts. All right, so I picked the Salesforce connection. I'm going to pick the contacts out of the list. Now you notice that it was going pretty quick here. Basically what I did was my Salesforce connection was easy to set up. My username, password, and security token for Salesforce. I got a list of all the different objects that Salesforce has to offer. And that's all that I had to do. So remember, step 1, we named our task. Step 2, we said we want to grab contacts from Eloqua. Step 3, we want to put them in contacts for Salesforce. We can even make a data filter, so this is kind of nice. I can do my contact, and I can do, say, if I just want the one record, I can say this guy's email address, right, equals, and let me go back and grab that. It was this guy right here. So I made this up, so I'm copy it and send this guy an email. But let's go back. Informatica Cloud. There you go. Alright, so the next step, step 5, is pretty cool, because on the left side you see those Eloqua contacts. On the right side you see the Salesforce contacts, and you simply map them over. So for example, when I take a look at my address, right, it's just a matter of dragging address over to street. Automatically these fields are concatenated together. The rest of the address is things like state and postal code, so I can find those in Eloqua. For example, there's my state, province. Postal code I know is actually zip postal. Alright, and notice I'm just dragging and dropping as we go. So let's go ahead and grab the country, the city. Right, and I think the other thing we need is the name. So let's go for the last name of this guy, or first name actually. I found that first. First name. Right, so you can see it's just a matter of drag and drop as I go through this. The last name is right there, and I think I'm good to go. Oh, one more thing I wanted to do. In order to tie that upsert together, so I want to update a record if it's already there, I have to set something called an external ID. So I'll simply make that my contact ID. And I'm off to the races. So that's really all we have to do. I could also put it on a schedule if I wanted to, but we're just going to run this guy right away. And we're going to see this record move, or actually synchronize between Eloqua and Salesforce. We simply hit save. We get to go back to our list of data synchronization tasks. We find the one that we just made. We made the Eloqua contact to Salesforce contact. And we'll run this guy. It takes us right into the activity monitor, where we can see very clearly all the jobs that are progressing. Right now it's just this one. So let's let him run for about 2 more seconds and finish up. We'll see that he's moved one record over into Salesforce, where we can now walk into Salesforce and take a look for Mr. Kimball. And there he is, Bruce Kimball. I can take a look. This is a contact that was created just a few minutes ago, or just now actually. The same record in San Diego with his contact ID and email. And that's basically simple integration using Informatica Cloud on marketing automation with Eloqua and Salesforce. Thank you for your time.